If you work hard, you can make it if you want. If you work hard, you can be just what you want. If you work hard, you can be the fucking top. Guys, yes, welcome to this freestyle show of the Talk with Mark.
And welcome to our show, the Talk with Mark and I am your girl, Married Marka, your host.
Yeah, and I am your girl, Mark Ann, the guest. It is.
That's right.
It's the A to the double N E.
Okay, so you're welcome to the show. So officially, Anne, introduce me.
Okay.
You have to.
All right, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, on the screen today is an amazing model. She's also a talk artist like me. She's into the talk business. She talks very well. Like, she's a model, she's a presenter, she's an MC, and she's also a YouTuber. She goes by the name, she's also a philanthropist and so many other things. But she goes by the name Married Marka. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, can we make some noise for Married Marka?
Woo! Thank you. Oh my god!
No, feel yourself, Jerry.
Thank you so much, Mark, for having me.
It's always a pleasure.
So, I came to Mark's house today. Should I go ahead?
So, Merit came to my house today. I'm going to show you. So, she met me. I can be quite a scattered girl sometimes. Books on the floor. I was looking for something. I have lots of books on my... I have lots of books.
She's a bookaholic.
Is it bookaholic?
Is it anything like bookaholic?
We'll Google it after the show.
Hey, you guys should put it inside the dictionary. Tell the dictionary it's me that inventing the thing.
It's not like I don't be bookaholic, but I love books.
But then
fine jotter.
You are like own it with your features.
Okay. My features, I'm a bookaholic. I love books, and then apart from the fact of reading books, I also like writing. So I have beautiful jotters, and I have different jotters for different things. So she came, she saw the books all scattered. There's a course I took some time ago. I can't find where I wrote it, so I was just looking for it. And then we just said to pick one of my old journals.
That's not how it happened.
Okay, I give you a
So I now come to our house. Go. It was just scattered, book full everywhere. See, but at least I used to make it speak good English and read because I used to run away from it.
Okay.
And then I saw plenty books. And it's not like books like when I say you buy a book printed back. No, jotters, plenty. And I started opening these jotters. Yeah. They're quite, some of them were quite old, like 5, 6, 7 years ago, 3, 4, yeah. So, and they were making sense. Like a lot of wisdom.
Deep words. Like, I need to go back and study those jotters.
And I told her something. I said, I shall bring book and okay, anytime I come to her house, I used to bring book and pen. Because I shall catch plenty things to talk about, to read about and all that. And I believe reading books does not mean you have to go to one bookshop and buy plenty books. No, read anything that makes sense to you. That's you studying, actually. Yeah. So I said we can actually talk about these things. Like, they are making this, and a lot of people need to hear this. So I picked one fine one. Hold on.
Fine one.
Yeah,
so
I like fine
admire
jotters.
the fine jotter first. I like fine jotters. Like,
yeah, she likes fine jotters too. So
it inspires my creative thought. Like, I just like that.
Okay. So we're going to do something. We're just going to open.
I will read
and we'll read. We'll talk about it.
Okay. Yes. All right. So you get me full. So open this book. Father.
So I think we should talk about this.
Okay.
I saw this. So I'll read it out first. Then she would explain it. So Go on. So it's the Kylego exercise.
Yeah, Kylego exercise.
Kylego exercise. So I'll read it out. Talk about tomorrow as if it was yesterday. By doing it as a past tense, your mind stores it as facts. Everything that happened in the past is true. Think of anything you are worried about. When you make your future your past tense, your mind figures out how to make it happen. Okay? Think of anything you're worried about and go to the other side of it. Think of what the greatest is scenario would be. Like, think about what the greatest is scenario would be. Think of it as if it has already happened. Whoa. When you do this, you are creating with your mind. Okay, when you do this, you are creating with your mind, and you're coming up with scenarios on how to fix the stuff.
Whoa, yeah, I remember Kylego. Okay,
yeah, try and talk about it a month later from now, as if it's already happened. Example, I want to view the house in 2 months' time. So, me now, I am going to 3 months' time, and I'm saying, oh, 2 months ago I viewed the house.
Yeah.
Like,
but you're
going into your future and you're really just about you're giving testimony. They have not happened. No. So the testimony will not be like, I'm thanking God in advance. You will say, I thank God for giving me a car.
Yeah.
The car is like, especially in 2 months' time.
But you are writing about it like it has happened.
That's it. So Mark Ann, you're going to share. Explain. Give us
explain it. Okay, I think I learned about the Kylego principle from Naomi Osemedua. So that was the first time. So she told us, okay, write about your future as if it has already happened. So those things that you can do it for 6 months, you can do it for a year plan. So think about the next 6 months. Think about what you want to have happened by then, and then begin to write it. And you're writing it not like I will buy a car. No, you're like, I'm grateful today because I am riding in my Hummer Jeep.
Yeah.
I decided to visit Merit, and we decided to hang out at ShopRite, and we saw a movie then. So you're writing the thing that would happen. It's just like you're prophesying.
Yeah.
So what she told us to do is, if you're anxious about anything, so let's say you've got a show to do next week, or you have a quiz to write next month for students or whatever it is, and you're scared, so come back to project your mind into next month and begin to write about it. So just say, today I am grateful for how easy this exam is. I wrote it, and before you know it, you see that anxiety, that anxious, is it anxiousness or anxious state?
Yeah, whichever state it is, but you feel at ease.
You feel at ease, exactly. And that's what,
like the part that says you begin to figure out ease scenarios, how to fix that issue. Like, I currently have a project I'm working on, and okay, I saw the to-do list and I was like, hey God, how do I go about this? Then I came to the house today, but it came to my mind, okay, let me just go ahead, let me start writing them down, because I just don't want to read this stuff to write here. The expectations 2019 gone, so let's not go that side. Like, so I have to take a pen and a paper and give my testimony. Yeah, it is a testimony. It doesn't have to be in a church. It's like to myself and tell myself, okay, I did this documentary and it came out nice. My boss was happy. This. We got this grant. We got this. We got that. We are not do it pay. But when you do that in your head, you're already filming it.
And your mind comes to that point where it's now relaxed, and then you can now say, okay, since I've gotten this, so you just be like, you come back to the present and then begin to take action. It reduces fear, it reduces anxiety.
Yes. I don't want to be like a motivational speaker. You too can do it. But then, frankly, we will say, if you can think it can happen. Don't talk this page.
I've learned it from you.
So if you can take this page back, I won't be reading it out, but talked about my expectations. Then they're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stuffs here. And trust me, she wrote this 2019.
Yeah.
And most of it were to be in 2020, right?
Yeah.
About 6 out of this 9 stuff already happened. I was reading it and I was like, wait, I did this.
And the funny thing, after I wrote this thing down, I didn't go back, because I think the goal is to go back and also keep looking at it, so it stores there. But I didn't go back. I totally forgot about that. I wrote something. It was when she was reading this one, I was like, oh my God, I've actually sold the books. I've actually done this. I'm like, oh wow.
So writing down your thoughts actually works.
Yeah.
It's like pouring them out. I don't want to go baby car, but that Habakkuk says, write
Write
it
the
down.
vision down, make
Yes,
it plain.
that works.
It works.
Write it down. There's no need to be overwhelmed. Just write it down.
Whenever you're just scared, you have it in your head. So you can decide to apply this Kylego principle in your next project or whatever is currently bothering you. Just sit down and think about the future. Think about, see yourself, crushing the project, see yourself getting the grant, and then imagine, come to that state where you're feeling excited. You know how you will feel if you get that grant. Begin to feel it today. Don't wait till you get the grant.
At all.
Bring the feeling in the present. Feel it, and then go to the future.
Let me give you one gist. That phone I want to buy.
Okay.
You can see me in church on Sunday. I'm not buying the phone. In fact, the money is not complete yet. In my head, I've taken like the first 50 pictures. I've posted them on Instagram. Let me just tell you, the phone have not entered my hand. But if you see the way I am happy, the way I'm saying, God, thank you, finally, I bought this phone.
It's like faith.
Yeah.
Faith is the
right. So right.
What is faith? They say faith is the evidence of things not seen. Okay, things hoped for, but you've not seen it.
But you believe it.
So you're hoping for the best. You've not seen it, but you're going ahead and you're writing it down. So that's faith, biblical. So I feel most of these things that these people come up with, these philosophers, psychologists, most of them are faith-based and Bible.
Right.
Like when you hear things like law of attraction, the law of attraction is also from the Bible, because the Bible says, "What I hear you say is what I will do," and the law of attraction says, "What you constantly confess, that is what you get."
Right.
And you're not seeing it. So
yeah. So do it to practice the Kylego principle. Exercise. Yeah, Kylego exercise. It helps. It really helps. I think I've been doing that once in a while, but I didn't know if it's actually something.
I think someone just came up with the name, and when you name something, it becomes like that.
Becomes a thing.
Yeah.
So good.
So imagine yourself. So December 31st, imagine yourself at the crossover service where everybody's dancing and thanking God. Hey, thank God for 2021. Oh shit, we are crossing to the new year. So imagine yourself, what are you going to be thanking God for at that point? So come back to now and begin to write it down. So I got the scholarship. That is if you want to apply for master's scholarship like me. Or I got the iPhone because I want an iPhone X, so you write it down. So I am so do it for yourself, and then don't figure out how, for God.
Don't go to that stress of figuring out how. God is going to just write it down.
As I would.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Subscribe. No, subscribe. Subscribe. I beg. Subscribe. Please subscribe. Wait, let me do serious this.
Look at the camera right here.
Please subscribe.
Alright guys, so we'll do the complete squash. The rain is about to come.
Yeah.
Please. What's another word for please?
Ejo.
Biko. Okay.
Could subscribing to our channel. Please subscribe.
Biko or subscribe. Help our market. Can you see
what to sell market?
Biko. Let us eat this YouTube money. Oh my God, this is really like is this Macan? Merit.
It's Macan. It's Macan.
It's the merit effect on Macan.
Guys, she's accusing me.
Guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.
See you in our next journal review.
Yeah.
Journal review.
Guys, see you in our next journal review.
Journal review. Makes sense.